Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are working towards our current goal of securing the High Kingdom of the North Sea. Now we cannot have an empire title while we do this, but we need to get the title Norway and the title Denmark, and we need to usurp the title England, which we could do literally right now. That is currently on Saxon elective. Okay. A little bit exciting there, but sure, we'll go ahead and usurp that. Fantastic. So we now have that, and we can cast our vote in this election, which we will vote for our player, heir, and son, which may or may not happen. We'll see what ends up happening with that one. So if we look at our actual succession here, it's gonna be real interesting. Indeed, it's going to be incredibly interesting. Unfortunately, we cannot disinherit this guy. He is not part of our realm. And he's too far away to interact with. He's in Finland. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we need Norway and I believe it was Denmark. So we should probably, let's see here. Yeah, Denmark and Norway. We should probably work towards getting like Denmark here. We have duchy conquers, and as far as this goes, we do have a claim on this up here. This Jarldom. That's interesting. We can't actually press those claims on this guy, presumably because the actual duchy is held here? Yes. Okay, do we have anything better? Probably not. I mean, we could press this first and then go after our claim, but I think we're better off going after our claim, just in general, right now. So let's go ahead and declare this. And we're going to start going after Denmark and Norway. Now we are going to have to come up over this way as well and go for these if we want to get Norway. The question is, how much do we actually need to grab this? 16 and we have 2? That's better than I expected, in all honesty. As far as Denmark goes, we only need 8. This is going to get us 3 right here. This will be another one. We could go for, instead, a duchy like this. That would get us another 3. And then this duchy would get us 9, which would be enough. That's an option. That is definitely an option. Okay, for now we're going to raise up our troops over here. And we're going to raise up our special soldiers, which are dwindling, but that's fine. And we'll raise our men-at-arms. And do we need more than that? Probably. Okay, he's got like 4,000 we should figure. We don't need all of our troops here. That's 6,000? Okay, I thought that that'd be a little bit more. So something kind of like that. That's most of our troops. Okay. So we'll head on in over this way. And our embarkation costs 9 gold. That is so cheap. Cool. Sure, we can do meticulous management here. There we go. This hide of the black boar could use some repair, but sure, we'll do that. It's expensive and we're negative, which I don't love, but we can usurp this petty kingdom as well. For right now, we're not going to be too concerned about that, but we do want to ransom off some of these prisoners to keep us afloat financially. None of these are vassals, so we are completely happy to ransom all of these. Cool. We can also vassalize this guy. Okay, so this is a guy we released, but he's willing to be diplomatically vassalized. And so we will. We can diplomatically vassalize inland. We just can't, and we can de jure vassalize inland. We just can't attack inland aggressively without having quote-unquote legal right to it, right? That's the main idea there. So that's cool. We're heading off, and we are going to grab some of Denmark here. Okay. We just discovered crop rotation. Now, that is going to be very valuable to us. We're going to want to upgrade all of the things that we can here. At least on this capital here. Now, did we ever decide what we wanted to be our secondary duchy? And we were talking about Brittany. I would love it to be this. Now, this does have some inland provinces, but this would be the best one. There's no doubt about that. It would require some work to put together. But if we were able to get this, that would be amazing. We'd also have to do some work on getting everything set up the way we wanted it to be. But that would be the way to go. I want to get a small harbor building here. Did that actually go? No, it didn't. Okay. Cool. So the siege will wrap up. I'm not sure where these guys' troops are. They maybe are attacking us. There's a raiding force there. I don't really care too much about that raiding force. There's a dangerous faction that we're deeply unsurprised about right now. Populists, huh? Okay. We can probably... Wait a second. That's this guy. We want this to fire. So we can put this guy in prison and take his Jarldom. That would be the ideal way to do that. So we're going to go through here and continue to siege. At this point, I think that we're going to split our force in half so we can siege these quicker. So we'll send one over to here and one over to here. Cool. We're at 14% war score here. Oh, hello. Their armies are right here. Can I select those, please? Thanks. We want to come fight them. They're so fast. But we can catch them here. Cool. Fantastic. Okay, yep, he'll be there. That's fine. Our stress level goes down. Okay, we're at 39%. At this point, we want to come back up this way. And hit their capital. Well, actually, if they're going to go out over this way, we want to hit here. That's commanded by ruler. So we are really hopeful that we capture him here. We did not, but we did stack wipe it. We're going to come in this way and see about taking out these guys next. Okay, so that is this going on. So we want this to fire, if I recall correctly. Yes. You shall have it in death. We are going to allow them to continue for a bit here. We stack wipe this force. Okay. We do need a new steward. And what do they have for troop count? That doesn't look tremendously scary to me. I think that we just hold for the moment. 14 months on that siege is a long time. Are you commanded by ruler? No. Okay, so we're going to leave behind some... these levies here. That'll do. And then we're going to walk over here and try to stack wipe these guys again. Now, we can't get more battle war score, but what we can do is eliminate this force and leave these guys here. Now, we see these guys raising up again, which is not ideal. That's actually only a hostile force. Our wife was murdered. She was our soulmate, but even so, relief washed over us when she died. That was exciting. We are going to maybe marry... 17 stewardship, possessed? Maybe this one. We would like to get more stewardship here. Cool. There we go. No problem there. So we need to get this war over so that we can come deal with these guys. Where are they? Here? Interesting place to be. This guy personally has 3,000 troops. Okay. 10 months left on this siege. Do we have a siege commander? I would like to speed this up. Okay, there we go. That'll help. We are taking attrition. Oh, they're walking in over here. We are going to need to leave behind, like, these guys is all fine for now. Something like that. And we're going to walk in over here and defend that siege. There we go. We need this siege to progress. We actually captured him there. So the war is over. That's fantastic. We enforce those demands. We're going to group these guys back together. That is a war against the Kingdom of Denmark. Okay. Very awkward indeed. And then we died. I believe we were poisoned. This is going to be really awkward. Okay, so that's just the Danish de jure war. This war is now over. Scotland will need to be reconquered. That's fine. Again, awkward timing on the death, but it's probably reasonably okay. We're going to hop over to wealth focus because we desperately need cash. And factionalism is going to be a thing for a bit. So we're going to group these together and come down over this way. We need to defeat Denmark here. That is of utmost priority. Yes, show in this guy to bring 50 gold. Now, we're almost certainly going to have factionalism for a bit here. That is basically guaranteed. We'll put this guy in, we'll put this guy in, we'll put this guy in, and this lady in. Okay. Now, nominating successors. That's currently our player, heir, and uncle. Ah, we don't have a female child. Okay. So we should do something about that. Okay. So we stack wiped that force there, and we captured a guy. That was an heir. Fantastic. Unfortunately, this guy is no longer rebelling against us. So we're going to have to do something about that. I was definitely not expecting to die there. We just inherited the Earldom of Devon. Okay, that's actually fine for now. So, thinking about what we have going on here. This is that same faction that was before. That's not an issue. Okay. We're going to split these guys up and let them resupply a bit. Cool. We let this faction fire. And this could be granted out, but I'm not going to do that at this exact moment. We don't have ticking war score right now. Although we really should. Guess we could go up here. Hey, we're the culture head of the Norse culture. Cool. So that means that we can set what we want to work on here. And honestly, onager is fine. Onager is completely okay. So we're going to park up over here for the time being, and we're going to get this siege underway. These guys are going to rebel again. That was fully expected. Do we want to just white piece this war? Honestly, I think it's worth it right now. Because we would like to come in over this way. We gain nothing from actually winning this war, so this is fine. We do need a new marshal, and it will be this guy. And over we go. Cool. I'd love to come over and catch these guys. I don't think we do. They're actually going for our capital here, so this is fine. Yeah, we'll happily go in there. This actually works very well for us for the moment. We need to come in here and defeat this unit. And hopefully get this rebellion dealt with immediately. Yes, that's exactly what we were hoping for. So we enforce those demands and disband those troops. Next. This guy is now imprisoned because of that. So we revoke his title. Like that. Cool. Now, we need to look at the duchy here of Essex. We have the Earldom of Essex, so we don't have to grant any of these independence. But what we do want is to grant this out to a noble of the Norse culture, and this out to a noble of the Norse culture, like that. That puts us at 3 of 5. So we have this one. What's our other? Because we have London, we have Holmatun. What else do we have? And also, is our wife... Okay, she's not on managed domain. She's not very good at that, to be fair. And I think we're going to divorce her. And find ourselves somebody with a little bit more stewardship. Like her. Cool. Okay. Any moment now. I also would like to replace this person with our sister. There we go. And she will endorse us. Fantastic. Where's that new wife at? Any moment now, new wife. That would be nice. So we've got London here, and that's not going to be our capital. Our capital will remain here, but this is going to be our secondary duchy. So we are absolutely going to want to revoke titles from this guy. That is an act of tyranny. Okay. We might see if they want to, if they want to join rebel factions. That might be the best way to go there. But in London, I would absolutely love to build the Tower of London eventually. But we would need battlements for that. And we've currently got regimental clearings, bastions, and curtain walls. I think we'd replace this with, like, manor houses. Yes. And then we build, like, farms and fields here. Okay. So we do need to cast our succession vote. I'm just kind of waiting until we have a male child. Where is that new wife? Apparently she's no longer available? I don't know. We'll go for this one then. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. And she's on managed domain, giving us +8. So we're now at 3 of 7. So that means that we can do some title revocations over here in our new Duchy of Essex. So we would want to revoke a number of these titles. We don't have title revocation reasons on any of these guys. Out of curiosity, who all would join? North Riding, East Riding, and White. That's not tremendously great. Okay. But that is something that we want to do, for sure. And then we do have a couple of building slots here. We need to figure out how we want to structure this. I normally have it where we have a military duchy and an economic duchy. And I like that balance, but with Isle of Man only having 2 holdings, that's probably not going to be great. That said, this is an amazing castle holding, and we could just kind of split the difference with both of them. So, like, we would have, well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there are 5 total counties here. So if we did that and left it with just the 1 castle each, then we'd be looking at a domain limit of 6. Okay. We do have another castle somewhere that I don't know where it is. We should find that out. What do we have here? Devon? Yes, that's what it is. Okay, we would grant that out, like so. And I would like to imprison this guy. 48% chance of that, huh? And a bunch of earls would join the rebellion. Including that guy, and that would be all we need. So if we fail this, these guys will join the rebellion, but that would give us the people that we need imprisoned. Either way, this is good. So we do it. And he's actually confined. Okay, so we got him, and we will need to revoke his title. This will concede a title revocation reason, I think. No, actually it won't. This will just give us tyranny. But that's maybe okay. So which of these do we actually want? It looks like this one's better. So we will revoke that title for right now. And this will be a bit of a long process to getting all of this done. Now this guy is still imprisoned, so we can take the other one. This will make everybody very upset, but maybe that's okay. So we're at 4 of 7 right now. This would bring us up to 6 of 7 by getting these back. So if we were to imprison this guy or just revoke the title, he would not accept this, and who all would join this? The guy of Buckingham would. Okay. We're going to do this. This will cause a rebellion. Done. He will decline. So we are absolutely going to raise up all of our special troops. There are only 561 of those remaining. We're going to raise our men-at-arms, and we're going to raise some levy troops. I don't know of how many. Okay. So how many troops do they have? Only like 4,000? Fascinating. So this guy's the war leader. We need to come up here and catch this force. So we catch that. Okay, that was a stack wipe. He's not dead, but it was a stack wipe. We're going to start a siege here. We need about 400 troops here. So we're going to put in these levies, and these guys, they are going to go off and try to fight some of these forces. The rise of the Scots. Yeah, we're going to have to conquer Scotland back. That will be after we get all of this put together. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we're heading up over this way. Just chasing these guys down a bit. They will run out of places to run eventually, and it's right now, actually. So that's perfect. We captured some enemies there. That's always great. And we're just going to come back over this way. No, I decline that. We do need a new chancellor. It'll be this guy. And we need a spy master. That'll be this guy. It's going to be interesting getting this realm put back together. Things are going to be awkward for a little while here, but I'm not too concerned about that. I do want to chase down this force, actually. That's commanded by ruler, right? No, it isn't. Okay, so that's not necessary to chase this down, strictly speaking. But we're going to catch them. We successfully defeated that small child in Snow War, so that's perfect. And we're at 28% Battle War score, but we're about to finish up the siege of their capital, and that's it. So enforce those demands and disband all of our troops, and now we have a title revocation reason on this guy, as well as a title revocation reason on this guy. Done. So that gets us all of Essex under our control. Beautiful. Now we're going to have to go after Scotland and Ireland. We should have claims on both of those. Yes. That's super cheap and easy. We should be able to get both of those done quite quickly. We're going to go with Ireland first. So we will press our claim on the Kingdom of Ireland. And we will raise up our troops right over here. Honestly, just our men-at-arms will probably do the trick. So we're going to head in. We can raise up more troops if we need to, but I think this will be fine. Our uncle is our player heir. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about player heirs right now. And we do have too many held duchies. That is because we hold this jarldom, and we shouldn't. That should go actually to this countess. So we're going to grant that over. Fantastic. So we're going to need to get Ireland and Scotland back, but that shouldn't be very difficult, all things considered. Especially now that we have this over here. Let's see, who is this? Warwickshire? Actually, I accept that. We can't go after Warwickshire as is, so that's fine. We're going to need to spend a lot of money on developing Essex. Okay, we see their army down over there. I want to leave behind some troops here. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to raise a few extra troops. Something like that. We're going to send them over. Cool. Yeah, we've not cast our vote for the title heir. That's because we don't have a male child yet, do we? Actually, we do. Okay. So, we're going to go for our son here. This guy. Cool. And we'll cast the same for this one. Actually, this one. And we need to change our vote for Man in the Isles. So we need to come over here and view that election. That needs to be, instead of being this guy, it needs to be this guy. Cool. There we go. We're going to group this together and then split off a few levy troops here. Cool. That'll do. And then I'd like to come down over here and fight these guys. They're coming down to stop these raiders, and that should buy us the time to get in there, I think. We're going to head over. That should be fine. I think we catch them here. Yes, we do. Fantastic. A few more troops than we expected, but that's okay. There we go. So that's a 1 battle. We'll make our way back up over this way. Yeah, we'll take attrition, but that's okay. 40 days left here. We don't have a siege commander here, and we should. We definitely should. Surprisingly, that didn't get us any war score. But okay. We captured his son there. And we're going to send these guys up over this way, and these as well, honestly. So we're just going to head up there and fight these guys. Awkwardness ensues because, once again, we're fighting the hostile force, not the enemy force. And we stack wiped them without getting any war score. That's interesting. Okay. Well, we're going to move back over this way where we can hopefully keep our supplies a bit up. That'd be nice. But we'll get Ireland back, and then we'll go after Scotland after that. Okay. Winning in a holy war. That's fine. No problem whatsoever there. Let's actually have these guys come down and begin a siege over here. That'll be okay. 6 months left over here. Actually, 5. Always good. 3. Getting some good rolls there until we commented on it. There's a good desertion. I like it. Okay. So they raised up some troops. We are going to leave behind a couple of levies over here. Well, actually, we're going to leave, like, these guys behind. I don't actually mind if those forces cease to exist so that this number goes down. That would be kind of nice, actually, for my planning purposes. But we're going to head up here and win that fight. Now, the Kingdom of Ireland is back under our control. There we go. And it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to get Scotland back. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. Actually, I just checked the membership list. Punching the Microphone just joined at the peer level, Peer of the Realm. So, let me add you in here. It might be a little too late for this video, but Punching the Microphone. Perfect. Probably going to see a jump here. Yep. It's a little too late to have you in the scroll, but I've added you in, and you'll be there in the next episode. Thank you very much, and as always, I will see you all next time.